Hello everyone, welcome back. This is episode 34 of Rigmor of Bruma Reboot. Rigmor and I are headed to Winterhold. Gotta ride the horses, because we have not discovered Winterhold yet. So we started off around Forsaken Cave, so we're just gonna make our way. Hopefully not run into too much trouble. Oh, look at that. And look at that, Winterhold. Do have a mod. It expands on Winterhold a little bit. I think Anna's Winterhold. I'll post a link down below. It keeps it mostly looking with the vanilla buildings. It doesn't change location. It does add a few more buildings and adds this nice wall. So I know there's some other great Winterhold redos. I just find them a little always concerned how they mess up some quest markers, so thought I'd keep it simple.
Probably not, but it's worth a try.
So Anna's Winterhold makes some changes, but keeps a lot of vanilla stuff in place, so just fewer complex. I like it. It does add some stables over here, so we can park our horses. Excuse me, good sir. Just find a spot where I can get off. There we go. Nope, where'd you go, Rigmor? There she is. Yep, wanna follow me?
So it's true. Part of the town did fall into the sea.
It did?
Whoa. Is that the College of Winterhold up ahead?
Yep. Let's get on over to it. Melison's supposed to be here. So I've not been to the college before, and of course in vanilla Skyrim when you come to the college you actually get interrupted down there at the bridge. But it looks like for the Rigmor mod he's made a change so that you can walk up here. So hopefully I'll be able to get in there okay. Quite the view, huh, Rigmor? And if you follow in the blog, Tara, as I've mentioned before here, Tara has always intended to go to the College of Winterhold. But, you know, she'll have to join after she takes care of Rigmor. Well, shoot. I wonder if we triggered by the same introduction. Okay, we clearly need to go into the college because
Hey.
Mouse on.
Fancy some mead?
Actually, I do. Let's get some mead. Maybe we'll ask about the college. And I don't remember for vanilla. I assume, if I remember, you could just walk up to it. But and you're really supposed to get interrupted, so that you have to prove yourself. And I don't remember that the Reboot mods change that, but of course they need you to be able to get in there. But since you're meant to play this from the beginning, where you haven't come to Winterhold first, I'm not sure what's up. So let's check this out.
Could you describe the smell?
Like some horrible monster was turned inside out and then exploded. What did you do?
It was a minor miscalculation. I've already corrected it for future experiments.
This is why people have a problem with your college, Nellikar. Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat.
Ah, thank you. So, if you follow my mod, or, I'm
Well,
sorry,
isn't this a surprise?
But-
How much of our money have you spent today, Ranmir?
Oops.
Anything left, or is it all gone?
If I wanted to get yelled at, I'd be home. Can't you leave me be?
that's
Oh,
an
I'm
argument.
sorry. Am I bothering you? Am I making your life more difficult?
For those that read the blog, that over there in the corner is...
Everything well, Nellikar?
Oh yes, quite fine. My accommodations here continue to be just what I need.
And there haven't been any...
another character of mine that I've turned into a vanilla mod,
Are you
so
referring to your other customers?
that
No,
is Terra's
everything's
older
fine.
sister. So,
I expect a bit of
kind of forgot I had her hanging out here.
I see. Well, let me know if things...
And then
get
these gentlemen are part of the Midwood Isle, so we will not talk to them. But let's talk to this guy.
I don't deal with any college applicants these days, so don't bother asking.
Rude.
My days at the college are long behind me, but I prefer to stay close by.
Even though you just answered it, you're with the college?
No. Gods no, not for years. I left Winterhold for some time, and returned to stay here at the inn.
I believe he was suggesting their presence causes...
Why would you live here at the inn?
I still have research that keeps me busy, and being here in Winterhold ensures I have access to former colleagues. Until next time.
Until next time.
If there's anything you need, just let me know.
Well, what can you tell me about Winterhold?
I'm afraid there's not much to be said. Winterhold is hardly what it used to be.
Come home. Just
You can talk to Birna if you need to buy anything. She doesn't have much, but could certainly use the coin. And then there's our little inn.
Sell something.
Most of the business we get is from folks here to visit the college.
trying to keep my
Though even that's dried up some.
himself to death.
Drinking.
I overheard something about a college.
That's right. College of Winterhold, just north of town. Hard to miss.
Yeah, let's check this out. Heard any rumors lately?
Have you heard about Aventus Aretino? He's a little boy. Lives in Windhelm. They say he's been trying to get in touch with the Dark Brotherhood.
Oh, that's never good. No, I'm looking for work. Got any leads?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left us bounty litter.
Please, come home. Just
You alright?
come home.
Can. Got at least 2 rounds to go. Why don't
Okay.
you go
Rigmor, let's see
sell
if we
something?
can get into the college.
Why? Because I'd rather be here trying to keep my only brother from drinking himself to death. I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Yeah, y'all did, didn't ya? Arrow to the knee. Every single guard. I think we're just gonna have to break into the college, Rigmor.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? Guard duty.
Yeah, but guard duty at the College of Winterhold, I mean, you know, it's a little special. I do have a mod that changed up the textures a little bit. Looks nicer. And they are bugged out since I broke in incorrectly. I'll have to find the one you're supposed to talk to get interrupted. For another time. For now... So, this of course is the regular Archmage's quarters. And this is Melisandre's.
Rigmor's guardian.
That's me.
And the famous, or perhaps I should say infamous, Rigmor of Bruma. I am honored to make your acquaintance at long last.
Hi. I'm hoping to find out anything about my ancestry.
Ah, yes. Rigmor, why don't you go with Keris? She will take good care of you and explain a little about all that. And possibly might have some heirlooms left in good keeping at the college for your perusal.
Dragonborn?
It's okay. You go ahead. I have some business to discuss. I'll be right over.
Okay.
Come this way, Rigmor. There's so much
Yep.
to talk
You
about.
came out of nowhere.
This place is so cool. I love it already.
Cool? Are you cold?
It means great. I made it up.
Oh, I've never heard of that. How interesting.
And Rigmor invents slang. Let's chat, Melisandre.
Ah.
Okay. You said there's something important I should know about Rigmor?
It's a rather long story. Would you like the complete version, or just the bare facts?
No, I want to know everything. Let's go all the way.
A long time ago, some 200 years to be precise, there was a mercenary by trade known as Rigmor of Cyrodiil.
True, in
She had a pretty
Oblivion.
uneventful early life, taking petty contracts until she joined an army of outlaws. The very same outlaw army, led by the Colovian warlord Titus Mede, who marched into the Imperial City in the 17th year of the Fourth Era, wresting power from fools the gibbering. It was a sad tragedy then that, after giving birth to a baby girl 3 years later, she became bravely ill and died shortly after at the age of 38. Physicians attribute her death to the unwanted accidental pregnancy at a late age.
And the child?
Titus Mede was besides himself with grief and arrangements, but made for the child to be adopted by the College of Winterhold by royal decree. The infant was duly adopted, and her belongings kept in storage therein. The child was named Morgan. At her coming of age, Morgan of Winterhold was summoned to the Imperial City to become Imperial Court Mage to the Mede dynasty, where she later was to become a very powerful influence. Before she left to take up her newly appointed duties, it is rumored she had taken her late mother's Daedric armor and crafted an amulet of Talos from it. She also took a Daedric ceremonial blade her mother had kept as a souvenir to strengthen her mother's bastard sword, with its blade increasing its properties.
Well, she must have been a very powerful woman. I mean, that's the sword Rigmor has, and the amulet I have a copy of.
The Emperor would always seek her guidance in affairs of the Empire. Overshadowing the heir to the dynasty, Athrobus Mede, who was fiercely jealous of this foreign witch, so much so, at the event of the Emperor's death, Athrobus Mede struck. Morgan and her husband, a palace guard captain, were accused of a plot to usurp power. Her husband was slain, and Morgan escaped, fleeing Cyrodiil with their only child. Her disappearance only served to confirm the rumors Morgan was the bastard child of Titus Mede I and Rigmor of Cyrodiil. She and her child Morgana were never heard of again.
Then
one fine day, Morgan's heirlooms miraculously surfaced. The Falmor had found them buried in a chest belonging to one Ragnar of Bruma. The identity of Rigmor, his only heir, and her history became known to the college. Unfortunately, we were too late to intervene. The college, you see, is duty-bound to protect and serve the descendants of Morgan of Winterhold.
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
Before she leaves here, it is my duty to tell her of her ancestry. The Emperor Titus Mede II is to restore her name and accept her family as part of the Mede dynasty. He is also offering her the position of the recently vacant Countess of Bruma, if she desires it.
What?
All she has to do is accept it, and it shall be hers. So now, Guardian, here we are.
She's too fragile. Now would not be a good time to tell her.
I am afraid this doesn't concern you anymore, Guardian. Tell her I must.
I am duty-bound to protect her. I will tell her when I think the time is right.
I shall ignore the threatening undertones, Guardian. You see, killing me would serve no purpose. She will eventually come to know. Unless, of course, you intend to lock her away in some dark dungeon, or gallivant around the wilds of Tamriel like a common bandit.
Hey.
Also, I like you. I have a lot of respect for you and your achievements, and you have protected her well. In fact, I cannot think of anywhere else I would rather Rigmor be at this troubling time.
That's
With
good.
an imminent invasion looming, and all that, it would be prudent to await the outcome of such an event. We would, after all, need to make sure the Emperor is still in residence at the Imperial City.
Agreed. No point in telling her just yet.
So I will relent and leave the decision to you when to tell her. But I must have your word. Give me your word of honor, Guardian, that as soon as she is fit and well, you will deliver to Rigmor her legacy.
I don't really have much choice, do I?
I am afraid not.
You have my word of honor.
I think our business here is done. Anyway, Guardian, it's obvious now is not the time.
No, now you tell me.
Take care of her.
Working on it.
Dragonborn, you have so got to see this. Come on, this way.
I think we had better see what all that commotion is about.
Let's go see. Dude, don't walk past me. I got short legs. You may hear my dog in the background again. He's hanging out near me. So, what's all this?
This armor was left by Morgan of Winterhold. She was an ancestor of mine. Carrie says it belongs to me. Isn't it wonderful?
It looks fantastic. Why don't you try it on?
Do you think I should?
Please do, my child. We await with anticipation.
Go ahead. You can take it off. Don't worry.
How does it look?
Remarkable.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fine example of antique armor forged by the famous Khajiit armorer ZZJ. This particular piece was worn by your great-great-grandmother, Morgan of Winterhold, when she accompanied the Emperor Titus Mede I on campaign.
What the hell are these?
Oh, those, yes. Those, dear girl, are breasts.
Why would anyone put breasts on a cuirass?
Exactly.
Ah, well, you see, men wear the cuirass, and women wear what's called the, breastplate. Yes. It's used as a combat tactic. When the enemy approaches and raises his weapon, you would dazzle him with your breastplate, giving you the advantage, and then you strike.
Yeah, right. Dragonborn?
By the way, ZZJ has fantastic armor, so check out his collection. Some of my favorite armor. He is making fun of you, Rigmor. It's a custom cuirass made for a war maiden.
What? Oh, har har. Very funny.
Alright, I'm gonna go follow Buddy Boy over here.
I guess I could get used to it, though. I love it.
I'm glad. Well, just slow down. Nice try back there.
She really does have a wonderful innocence, and it's quite lovable, isn't she?
Yes. Yes, she is.
Anyway, Guardian, I think our business here is done. Don't forget to tell the girl when you think she is ready.
No, I will.
It's obvious now is not the time. Take care of her. Who knows, one day our paths might cross again.
Oh, excuse me, Carice. But we're kind of in each other's way. You ready to head to Ingval's camp?
Yeah, let's get this over with. Can you carry the armor for me?
Sure. No problem. Sworn to carry your burdens.
Dragonborn, there's a sword too.
I'll look after it for you. Don't worry.
Thank you.
And hey, just popped into my inventory. Let's go.
Hey, an inn. Fancy some mead?
Alright, let's double check with Rigmor. So, did you learn anything about your ancestors?
Well, Morgan was my great-great-great-grandmother, and her mother was also called Rigmor. But she died, and the college adopted Morgan, and when she came of age became the court mage to the Meade dynasty. How cool is that, Dragonborn?
Very cool, Rigmor. So much you don't know.
So, the heirlooms I had, when I first met you, Morgan made those from her mother's armor and weapons. But after the Emperor died, she came back to the college and disappeared. She took the heirlooms with her but left behind what we have now.
Come on. Let's get to Ingval's and get this over with.
What am I going to say to them?
You'll think of something. I'll be right beside you, okay?
Okay, let's do this.
Oh, did you forget to ride with me? I should have made sure she mounted the horse and rode with me. This is scripted where she'll walk to this spot. Are you sure you're okay about this?
Just pass me Morgan's armor.
We could just ride on by.
Now pass me her sword.
You don't have to do this.
Yes, I do. Just give me the sword.
How do you feel?
You really want to know? I feel invincible. I am an unstoppable force. A born killer, widowmaker, a true Nord warrior, and my enemy's worst nightmare. And the scariest thing of all? It excites me. It invigorates me. It is all I have ever known, and I feel good. But once this is done, know this. It will be over. So don't you ever ask me about it again. Do you understand me?
Completely.
Just so you know, I'm not doing this for Cassius, or Ingol, or you. I'm doing this for my father. It's what he would have wanted. I at least owe him this much, considering the failure I've been so far. You never know. He might even forgive me.
That's a heavy burden. To feel like you've been a failure to your father.
It's... she's here. It's Rigmor. I fought with your father in Hammerfell, child. My sword is yours to command.
Shout out to somebody.
It's Bruma! Rigmor of Bruma!
Yeah.
Rigmor! I served with your father, child. Talos wills it. I served with your father.
You're mine.
That's the last of them.
I served with your father. I was at the Red Ring. Rigmor! Rigmor! She's here! It's Rigmor! My sword is yours, Rigmor.
Back off, let her through. Back off, let the child through. Hey.
She wanted to come. She insisted on addressing the sons.
By the gods, she truly is her father's daughter. Silence. Silence. Let the child speak.
You asked for me to come. Here I am! I know you all loved my father, and most of you here, sons and daughters of Talos, will have followed him and fought alongside him with loyalty and honor. You are here today because a new wind blows from the north, and on it rides a new danger, ready to sow the seeds of war. This homecoming is testament to your love for your homeland. This calling of arms, my brothers and sisters, testament to your love of our people. This truce between our former enemy is testament to the peril we face. For a short time, the enemy of our enemy shall become our friends. Because from the north a new enemy is coming, waiting to strike at our homeland. A new danger never before seen, where no one is safe. A new order which comes not to take away our freedom. A new order comes not to occupy and enslave us, but to annihilate us. Our children, our people. To destroy us and burn our lands. To desecrate our shrines and take away everything we hold dear. Well, I say to you, let them come! We will fight them! We will throw them back into the sea! I say to you, let them come!
Rigmor,
Can you please take me home now?
I served with your father in Hammerfell. Rigmor, I served with your father. I was at the Red Ring.
Huh?
Yeah?
Wait. Dragonborn.
Oh, poor thing.
Dragonborn.
It's okay. I'm right here. Let's get you home.
By the gods.
That was quite the speech. And on that note, we're going to take her home on the next episode. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.